Previously on the Simselorette, Abigail went on 4 unforgettable dates with our hot, eligible bachelors, creating lasting memories and deep connections. In the latest rose ceremony, she chose Connor, leaving Arnold enraged and questioning her judgment. Tensions erupted as Connor stood up for Abigail, leading to Arnold's dramatic exit. Now, with the drama behind her, Abigail heads home to introduce the remaining guys to her family. Will they approve? Keep watching to find out. Abigail and Romeo settled into the living room with Abigail's sister, mother, and father. "Mom, Dad, this is Romeo," she said, a hint of nervous excitement in her voice. "Nice to meet you," Romeo said, flashing a warm smile. Her mother beamed back, but then, in her usual candid manner, she exclaimed, "I was really hoping to meet the one from that steamy shower scene we saw on TV. Connor, right?" Abigail's face flushed crimson as her eyes widened in horror. "Mom, are you serious?" Romeo's expression dropped, shock written all over his face. Shower scene?" he echoed, disbelief creeping into his voice. Her dad's face fell, sadness clouding his eyes. Without a word, he stood up and quietly walked out of the room, leaving an awkward silence in his wake. Abigail groaned. "Dad, please, let's focus on Romeo here." "Honestly, Abigail, I don't really like the way the show portrays you. You should have stayed with Father Winter," her mother said. "Mom, he's having a baby with someone else. We talked about this. Can we please change the subject? I want you guys to get to know Romeo." As the tension in the room thickened, Romeo shifted uncomfortably, desperate to break the silence. "So, do you think there's a chance I could get a separate reality show for my own drama?" he blurted out awkwardly, trying to lighten the mood. Abigail shot him a look, mortified, while her mother raised an eyebrow in surprise. Realizing how it sounded, Romeo quickly caught himself. He turned to Abigail, gently taking her hand in his. "I'm just kidding, really. What I meant to say is, no matter what happens, I'm here for you, and I think you're incredible," he said earnestly, his eyes softening as he looked at her. After the disastrous first meeting with Romeo, Abigail is excited when Rowan shows up. With a warm smile, Abigail opened the door, eager to put the last meeting behind her. "Hey, Rowan, I'm so glad you're here." As they stepped inside, Rowan suddenly wrapped his arms around Abigail, pulling her into a big hug. "I heard things didn't go well with Romeo's visit," he said softly, his voice filled with genuine concern. "I just want you to know I'm here for you." Abigail felt the warmth of his embrace, grateful for his kindness. Rowan looked at Abigail, his tone sincere as he mentioned he'd heard about Connor. He assured her that it didn't matter to him. Abigail's expression shifted, annoyance flickering across her face. She rolled her eyes slightly, feeling the weight of everyone knowing her business. She crossed her arms, exhaling sharply, clearly tired of discussing Connor and the drama that surrounded him. Rowan noticed her frustration and offered a supportive nod, understanding her need to move past the conversation. As Abigail's annoyance faded, Rowan gently cupped her chin, tilting her face to meet his gaze. His eyes softened, and he spoke. "You deserve someone who sees how incredible you are, not just on the surface, but deep down." Abigail felt her heart flutter, warmth spreading through her as his words washed over her. In that moment, all her worries melted away, and she found herself lost in his gaze, feeling truly seen. Feeling a surge of emotion from Rowan's words, Abigail couldn't hold back any longer. She rushed toward him, her heart racing as she closed the distance between them. In an instant, she pulled him into a warm kiss, pouring all her feelings into the moment. Rowan responded instantly, wrapping his arms around her waist, deepening the kiss as the world around them faded away. Rowan met Abigail's family, and the atmosphere quickly lightened as he unleashed his silly jokes and quirky humor. Laughter filled the room, with her parents and sister enjoying his playful antics. Abigail felt a sense of relief and joy as Rowan effortlessly connected with her family, making a lasting impression and turning the meeting into a memorable experience. Abigail's dad suddenly interjected, a sly grin on his face. "You know, Rowan, I think you're a real catch. Much better than that Connor guy she's been canoodling with all over TV." Abigail felt a flush of embarrassment wash over her, while Rowan chuckled, clearly flattered by the compliment, and completely ignoring the mention of her and Connor's steamy shower. As Rowan prepared to leave, He turned to Abigail, his expression serious. "Hey, before I go, I think we should talk about the awkwardness surrounding Connor," he said gently. Abigail's face instantly fell, a look of reluctance crossing her features as she processed his words. She didn't want to dive into that mess again, but she could see the sincerity in Rowan's eyes. After a moment, she sighed and nodded in agreement, knowing they needed to address it, even if it wasn't what she wanted right now. He gently took her hands, locking eyes with her. "Look, Abigail, I'm not threatened by him, so don't worry about that. I believe in our connection, and Connor's cocky arrogance doesn't bother me. Just know that I trust you to follow your heart. I'll be here to support you no matter what, even if I'm hoping for us." Abigail felt a wave of warmth at his words, grateful for his honesty. Thoughts of her steamy moments with Connor flooded her mind, leaving her torn between the thrill of that attraction and the stability Rowan offered. She felt a pang of guilt for her mixed feelings, knowing that Rowan deserved someone who was entirely certain about her choice. It was a whirlwind of emotions that left her feeling more conflicted than ever. Next up is Connor. How will this meeting unfold? Will sparks fly, or will things take a turn? And the big question, who will Abigail ultimately choose? With the final two suitors on the line, the stakes have never been higher. Stay tuned for more thrilling moments on the Simselorette. To get caught up and enjoy other content, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.